The Roosevelt Corollary of 1904. This is an edict that expanded on the Monroe Doctrine of 1823. Ever since President James Monroe issued his Monroe Doctrine, the United States was looked on as the protector of the Western Hemisphere.
Teddy Roosevelt was a realist, and the Roosevelt Corollary is it marks the acknowledgement that America is now a global power.
The Roosevelt Corollary was brought about by a financial crisis in some of the small countries in the West Indies, principally the Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic had borrowed money from European lenders. When they couldn't repay the loan, the United States feared the Europeans would use force to collect the money. The Roosevelt Corollary made it clear to the world that America would use force if necessary to protect not only our country, but our neighbors as well.
If a nation keeps order and pays its obligations, it need fear no interference from the United States. Chronic wrongdoing in the Western Hemisphere may force the United States, however reluctantly, to the exercise of an international police power.
The operative words of the Roosevelt Corollary are, under no circumstances will the United States use the Monroe Doctrine as a cloak for territorial aggression. It is always possible that wrong actions toward this nation may result in our having to take action to protect our rights.
Teddy Roosevelt's foreign policy was muscular and rather aggressive, like the entire presidency of Teddy Roosevelt. He's the one who coined the phrase, talk softly and carry a big stick. What that means is that diplomacy should be conducted privately, so you can give your antagonists a way of saving face, but it should always be backed up with force and with the suggestion that if diplomacy isn't forthcoming, force will follow immediately.
Roosevelt's successor, William Howard Taft, expanded U.S. influence in Latin America, but he favored substituting dollars for bullets. He used dollar diplomacy, the power of U.S. financial might. Taft's successor, Woodrow Wilson, favored building democratic governments in Latin America, and in this way, keeping European powers out.